All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Sanjay Mattu. The headlines. India successfully launches high-power communication satellite GSAT-30. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Indian way of conflict avoidance is power of dialogue and not brute force. Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale says protecting data is essential for economic well-being and national security. Widespread rain lashes North India. Indian Air Force rescues 107 stranded trekkers in Ladakh. And in cricket, second ODI between India and Australia to be played at Rajkot in Gujarat this afternoon. India's high-power communication satellite GSAT-30 was successfully launched on board Ariane 5 rocket from French Guiana early this morning. The Indian Space Research Organization ISRO said the 3,357 kg GSAT-30 will provide high-quality television, telecommunications and broadcasting services. It will serve as replacement to the aging INSAT-4A spacecraft services with enhanced coverage. ISRO said the satellite will provide the Indian mainland and islands coverage in Ku band and extended coverage in C-band covering the Gulf countries, a large number of Asian countries and Australia. With a mission life of 15 years, GSAT-30 is an operational communication satellite for DTH, television uplink and VSAT services. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that openness, respect for different opinions and innovation are a natural process of thought for Indians. The Prime Minister said that at a juncture when the world is seeking to break free from mindless hate, violence, conflict and terrorism, the Indian way of life offers hope. He also maintained that the Indian way of conflict avoidance is not by brute force but by the power of dialogue. Addressing students of IIM Kozhikode through video conferencing, Prime Minister Modi said that even while most of the Western countries took decades to give voting rights to women, the makers of our constitution ensured that women had voting rights from the very first day. The Prime Minister also said that Indian thought has given a lot to the world and has the potential to contribute even more. He also said that Mahatma Gandhi championed these ideals of peace and this contributed to India's freedom.
Ours is the land that has given the world vibrant faiths such as Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism. In this land, the Sufi tradition has flourished. Non-violence is at the core of all of these. In the 20th century, Mahatma Gandhi championed these ideals and this contributed to India's freedom.
The Prime Minister also enunciated and lauded the measures through which the country is making a great mark in cutting down on carbon emissions. He also made a special mention regarding the positive signs seen in the forest cover in the country and how measures to save tigers have started showing positive results. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has welcomed the agreement to permanently settle the Bru-Riang refugees in Tripura, saying it will greatly help them. In a tweet, Mr. Modi said the Bru-Riang refugees will benefit from numerous welfare schemes of the government. He described it as a special day indeed. The Union government yesterday signed an agreement with stakeholders from the state of Tripura, Mizoram and members of the Bru community, bringing an end to the 22-year-old Bru refugee crisis. As per the agreement, over 30,000 Bru refugees will be settled in Tripura. Addressing the media, Home Minister Amit Shah said it was a long-pending issue which has been resolved. The centre has sanctioned a 600 crore rupee package for the rehabilitation of the people from this community. He said Bru refugees will get a 40 by 30 feet plot along with a fixed deposit of 4 lakh rupees, cash assistance of 5,000 rupees per month for 2 years and free ration.
उनको 40 बाय 30 फीट का एक आवासीय प्लॉट दिया जाएगा और 4 लाख रुपए की फिक्स डिपॉजिट उनके परिवार के नाम पर की जाएगी। 5,000 रुपया प्रति माह नकद सहायता दी जाएगी। 2 साल तक पूरा राशन भारत सरकार की ओर से दिया जाएगा और मकान बनाने के लिए 1.5 लाख रुपया दिए जाएंगे।
Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb expressed happiness over the agreement.
मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं देश के प्रधानमंत्री और गृह मंत्री जी को जो आपने ये ऐतिहासिक कदम उठाया। भारत में ये पहली बार हुआ जो 2 प्रदेश एक साथ मिलजुल के अपने लोगों को बसा लिया।
Chief Minister of Mizoram, Zoramthanga, said this agreement will solve the crisis which has gone on for over 20 years.
We have signed an important agreement understanding with the Bru leaders and the government of Tripura and the government of Mizoram under the guidance of the Union Home Ministry. We are really grateful for this, and I believe that this will permanently solve the burning issue.
Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale said that protecting data is essential for economic well-being and national security. Speaking at the Raisina Dialogue in New Delhi, he said in an increasingly digital world, information is power, and the countries need to protect it. Mr. Gokhale said if information is the new gold, then India is sitting on 1/7 of the world's proven reserves, because 1 out of every 7 in the world is an Indian. Asked about 5G technology, Mr. Gokhale said, simply going with the technology will not be the wise course of action. He said the wise course of action will be to develop our own capacity and capabilities. His remarks come as telecom operators in the country have submitted their applications for 5G trials. The BJP Central Election Committee met in New Delhi yesterday to finalize the list of party candidates for the Delhi Assembly elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, BJP President Amit Shah, Party Working President JP Nadda and other senior leaders were present at the meeting. The Delhi BJP has received 11.65 lakh suggestions over a range of issues during the fortnight-long drive seeking people's inputs to prepare the party's manifesto for the Delhi Assembly polls. Briefing reporters in New Delhi, Delhi BJP President Manoj Tiwari said most of the suggestions are related to waterlogging, potholes, damaged roads, dirty water supply, pollution and unemployment. The feedback campaign Meri Delhi Mera Sujhav was launched by the BJP earlier this month. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. Widespread rain has lashed several parts of North India. Higher reaches of Kashmir, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand recorded snowfall, while the plains experienced moderate rains yesterday. Widespread rains in the national capital brought the maximum temperature down. The Met Department said the city recorded a high of 16.4 degrees Celsius, which was 3 notches below normal yesterday. In Punjab, Amritsar was the coldest place with a minimum temperature of 3.4 degrees Celsius. In Haryana, Ambala recorded a minimum of 6.9 degrees Celsius. Chandigarh registered a night temperature of 7.6 degrees Celsius. Incessant rain accompanied by hailstorm lashed several places in Uttar Pradesh, intensifying the winter chill. Schools in many districts have been closed today due to the cold wave. More from our correspondent.
It has been raining continuously from last 24 hours in state capital Lucknow, throwing normal life out of gear. Same is the condition of many areas of the state where incessant rains have not only intensified the winter chill but also forced people to remain indoors. Heavy rain and hailstorm at some places have damaged the crops and potato farmers are the worst hit. According to Met Department, rain and thunder showers are likely to occur at many parts of the state during next 24 hours and dense fog is also very likely in western parts. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Indian Air Force helicopters have rescued 107 people, including foreign nationals, who got stranded during the Chadar trek in the Union Territory of Ladakh. The rescue operation was carried out with Ladakh's civil administration, nearby army units, and local disaster relief teams during the past 2 days. The trekkers, including foreign nationals, and almost an equal number of local guides and porters were part of the ongoing Chadar trek. They got stranded when some portions of the frozen Zanskar River melted. The Jammu-Srinagar National Highway, the only all-weather road linking Kashmir with the rest of the country, was reopened for vehicular traffic yesterday evening after remaining closed for 4 days. The highway was closed on Monday after snowfall across the Jawahar Tunnel and multiple landslides in the Banihal-Ramban sector. The Banihal Deputy Superintendent of Police, Shamsher Singh, said 200 stranded trucks on way to Jammu and about 100 LMVs stranded at Ramban were allowed to move.
Prime Minister's message to students, teachers and parents. How to beat exam stress and come out with flying colors? Tune into AIR News at 11 a.m. on 20th January. Listen to Pariksha Pe Charcha 2020.
Students, teachers and parents across India are eagerly awaiting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's interaction program Pariksha Pe Charcha 2020. The event will be held at Talkatora Stadium in New Delhi on the 20th of this month. Over 2,000 students, parents and teachers will be participating from all over the country. Mr. Modi will answer questions and interact with selected students about how they can beat examination stress. Talking to AIR News, Anjali, a student of the Government Girls Senior Secondary School, Suratgarh in Rajasthan, said, Pariksha Pe Charcha is a wonderful initiative and she is excited to share her experience with the Prime Minister.
मेरा नाम अंजलि पवार है। मैं कक्षा 10 की छात्रा हूँ। मैं राजकीय उच्च माध्यमिक विद्यालय में पढ़ती हूँ सूरतगढ़ में और मैं KG टाइप 4 छात्रावास में वासरत हूँ और मैं मोदी जी से मिलने जा रही हूँ और मुझे बहुत प्राउड फील हो रहा है। मैं मोदी जी से क्वेश्चन करूंगी कि हम स्टडी के मामले में कैसे आगे बढ़े और कैसे सक्सेस गेट करें। मैं वहाँ पे जाकर अपने मन की बात कहूंगी और अपने डाउट क्लियर करूंगी।
Talking to AIR News, the principal of the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Longleng, Nagaland, Pratap Singh said, students will feel confident after discussions with the Prime Minister.
I'm very happy. In this time, one student selected in our school on Pariksha Pe Charcha. Our student interact with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. So in this program, more confidence increase in this program.
And now, news from the world of sports. Swimming and tennis competitions will start today at the 3rd Khelo India Youth Games in Guwahati. On day 7 yesterday, Maharashtra maintained their grip on the top spot with a total of 128 medals, followed by Haryana, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh and Kerala.
The Khelo India Youth Games successfully fulfilling the motto of promoting grassroots talent of the country. A farmer's son from Maharashtra, Mukut, won his first gold in weightlifting event. His father, Santosh, told AIR that after getting Khelo India scholarship, he was able to win medal this time.
पिछले साल में खेलो इंडिया में चौथा आया था। उसको खेलो इंडिया स्कॉलरशिप भी चालू हुई, उसका भी उसको अच्छा ही हुआ खाने पीने में। उसके बाद परफॉर्मेंस अच्छा करने लगा। इस बार गोल्ड लेके आया।
Maharashtra's weightlifting coach Praveen said, due to the proper implementation of the Khelo India scholarship, youths from rural areas are also performing very well.
इनको स्कॉलरशिप मिल रही है, उसकी वजह से काफी उनको डाइट के लिए सपोर्ट हो रहा है और इसलिए ग्रामीण लड़के वो काफी अच्छी तैयारी कर रहे हैं।
Khelo India Youth Games is a big platform for budding players of the country and they are exploring it very well. With Sasank, Manaspatim Sharma, AIR News, Guwahati.
In cricket, the second one-day international between India and Australia will be played at Rajkot in Gujarat today. The match will start at 1:30 p.m. All India Radio will broadcast a live commentary, alternately in Hindi and English. It can be heard from 1 p.m. on FM Rainbow and additional frequencies. And now for a look at today's newspapers for the major stories. It's over to VC Pramod.
Thank you, Sanjay. India's decision to invite Pakistan for the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or SCO summit to be held later this year gets top billing in most papers. The Indian Express writes, with summit invite plan, India opens window to bilateral space with Pakistan. Taking note of the busting of an alleged Jaish-e-Mohammed or JEM module in Kashmir, the Asian Age reports, cops claim 5 JEM men held. January 26 hit averted. The Hindu quotes on its front page Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat as saying, children being radicalized in Kashmir. We have de-radicalization camps going on in our country. On online giant Amazon's announcement that it would invest $1 billion in India, the Times of India quotes Commerce Industry Minister Piyush Goyal as saying, Amazon investing to cover losses, not doing a favor. And with that, it's back to you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Pramod. That was a look at today's newspapers. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. India successfully launches high-power communication satellite GSAT-30. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says Indian way of conflict avoidance is power of dialogue and not brute force. Foreign Secretary Vijay Gokhale says protecting data is essential for economic well-being and national security. Widespread rain lashes North India. Indian Air Force rescues 107 stranded trekkers in Ladakh. And in cricket, second ODI between India and Australia to be played at Rajkot in Gujarat this afternoon. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.